Right. So it's day 262 of trying to become a millionaire and make $1 million in revenue slash profit in 1 year. And we're on the journey. Um, yeah, if you are waiting for some kind of highly really super duper edited video, I think you are in the wrong place. But if you are for a cozy minute like this, um, I turn on some music. Hope I'm not gonna get a copyright strike. Um, I don't know why I'm doing this thing right now. I mean, the recording of this video, because I kind of don't really like the matter, the idea of recording a video at like 7 p.m. when you're already like to a certain degree tired, right? Um, the first half of this day, I couldn't work that much. In fact, I didn't work at all. I'm gonna be honest. I just probably just were busy with the family things. Mm. Want to have a nice talk to you guys. At least I hope someone who can understand. I just don't really understand how, like, I'm in a stage right now, I'm dropping out of college. I talked to my mom, somehow made her to agree. I think because she was the only one who, I guess, knew that don't wanna study in college for longer than anyone else. For a lot of people in my family, the rest of them, this thing was like a surprise for maybe like last year or something like that. And so my mom is kind of okay, but still not that much, some tears yesterday, but thank God this time it's like 99%, 95% less than it was first time when I said, you know, that I want to drop out of, not drop out of, but don't want to go to college at all. I just kind of can't comprehend how, like, you know, um, if I'm gonna put it into simple words, like, how freaking hard is to trust someone who you grew up with and you saw them working and you saw them making some results. Okay, I'm not saying that I have crazy results, all right? So I just bought, you know, a nice laptop and nice phone and some nice things for myself, alhamdulillah. Um, and I'm on the way to paying off. If you saw my previous video I made, I think yesterday or day before, I think day before, I said I released a very private side of me, and like things which I have done wrong and things which I have because I want to change and pivot and like fix them, and that's the reason I just kind of disclosed. Otherwise I don't think I would have disclosed. But since that thing happened and I just decided that I'm fully in, I'm gonna fix myself this past mistakes I have made, and I have taken money which wasn't mine, and I'm gonna put that money back to the place where it was, right? And since then, the next day, I guess what happened? We got two leads who are potentially are ready to get closed. I'm sorry, I just couldn't manage my time today because it's Sunday. I just I couldn't record the VSLs. But all we gotta do, God will, if we're gonna record the VSLs, I hope we are about to close 2 clients, as my co-founder said. It might be like, it's probably monthly subscription we're gonna charge them, because we're not building them a website where there is, okay, I'm not gonna get into this technical things a little deep, but basically, yeah, like even $1,000 a month cycling, which is a crazy amount of money. Like, yeah, I mean, they can cancel their subscription, but I hope they will not, inshallah. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Getting back to where I was starting out this video. Tomorrow is the first day I have to go to college officially, from Monday, 7th of October 2024. And I want to try to ask the college administration if I can get my college tuition back, because I don't want to study, hypothetically. The hardest people to deal with is gonna be my granddad and grandma. I mean, they grew up in Soviet Union. I mean, in the Soviet Union, you know, this brainwashing ultimate level where, you are no one without a college degree and things like that. Like, I mean, in Soviet Union, there was no entrepreneurs at all, like nothing. I mean, in late 90s and things like that, when the revolution came in, and like some entrepreneurs starting popping up, but these people weren't in that case, and so the good the good side, the good news is that I meet them only once in a week, which is on Sundays. And even on Sundays, I can just come up with some kind of excuse that I have work to do and stuff like that, and don't come in, because sometimes the problem is so big and it's so painful to deal with this problem that I just personally don't want to deal with this problem. Like, I know that no matter what I say to my granddad and grandma, they're gonna be still on this side of, like, doing business is garbage, go and get a job. To get a job, you have to go and study and get a degree kind of mindset. I think I wanted to talk to you guys a little about what kind of things you are gonna hear from the people who you love. And yes, you will hear a lot of things which are false, right? So, like, I don't know, not only false, but very kind of painful to hear, you know what I mean? From the people who you love, you're gonna hear things like that. You're gonna hear things like who the heck you are and who the heck you want to be, and you are nobody. By that they mean that you are nobody and you're a piece of garbage and all that, this kind of things. I'm not saying that these things are gonna stop you from where you wanna be in life and things like that, because they could have said things like that about you, even though you would have go to college. So, but it's still kinda annoying, annoying in a bad way, annoying in a painful way. It's not like a hate you read on internet about yourself from a person who you never met, never know, and never will probably. It's the people who you love and knew for, I don't know how much you exist on this planet, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 25 years. They say things which are painful to hear, right? And if you are here to, I don't know, hear something like how to deal with these things, I think you're in the wrong place, because I'm not here to, like, find a solution to the problems. If I'm gonna find how to deal with the things except just going through it, Um, I think I will share it in my next videos, but for now, man, all I know what to do. Like, imagine what they would have done to you if you wouldn't have any results. Anything, like at all. Me, in my case, thank God, Alhamdulillah. At least I have this laptop and things and like connections and like, um, this phone and laptop, which is like yearly salary of an average worker here. Um, I just don't know what they would have said to me if I wouldn't have any results at all. Anyway, as I said, yeah, the first half of the day wasn't that productive, but the second half of it was, and I completed my personal website right now. Let me show you. I'm gonna turn off the music. Just take. Okay. Just take a look. I completed this thing. I started it yesterday, and the whole entire website. Okay, I'm gonna scroll a little slower. So the portfolio, the about me section, the all the cool stuff basically. And I even made a digital resume so I can share with people my resume digitally. And also I have the PDF here, the link to PDF. If you want to download it, you can download it like this. So yeah, searching for a coding job while working a day job, and on the side building this agency. And the agency's website showed you something which might make you a little sad. Me searching for a job, something like that. It's not like something you I would say really enjoy. Like, I mean, it's hard to choose, like, but it's sad. You know what I mean? It's sad. Like, it's not fun. And shish. Okay, give me a second. Yep. So the agency's website, which I also built, looks very fancy. Okay, I mean, these images, I'm gonna change them. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can see these images on the back. I grabbed them. Yeah, but they weren't all, easy to put in the back. I mean, I'm not using Framer or anything like that. Yeah, I used to hate Framer. I used to hate all of these website constructors, but I think Framer and yeah, okay, so the latest ones, the website constructors and builders, they're really game changers. If you're talking about like Wix or something like that, okay, this is a site, I don't want to hear anything about it, but I saw a lot of websites which were built on Framer, and they're amazing. Like the UI, the animations, and the user experience also, like it's insane. It's not the average website builder, website built on website builder you imagine in your head. But yeah, it's very beautiful. But I don't think I don't know what is, you know, under this beautiful image. If there is some kind of garbage code which you can't use together with your normal codes, it just doesn't make any sense. But the good news is that a framer is okay. So good news about coding using your hand, and like if you're asking, should I learn how to code? My friend, learning how to code can get you a coding job for, like, which is like 100 grand a year, right? But the framer, not only it's gonna cost you money to use it at all, but also you're not gonna be able to do a lot of crazy stuff. So it's like, again, learning framer is a valuable skill, but how much valuable? You know what I mean? So learning how to code still to this day is a very, very good idea, because no matter what you have out there, no matter what kind of AI or tool you have out there, it's still the developers. You think that there is no developers working in OpenAI, like, or in Framer? It's still the developers are the ones who are building these things, building these products and tools and plugins and all of this stuff. Yeah, like, I don't see this job getting, dying in, like, I don't know, at least 200 years or 500 years, something like that. Yeah. um, Tomorrow I'm gonna record the VSLs. I'm gonna. I thought that I'm gonna complete this website, my agency's website and my personal website, in like one weekend, but I think I did not manage it. My personal website, I have to make the responsiveness for it. The agency's website have the inner pages are not complete. The responsiveness, even the design for the mobile is not completed. But except that, I think the agency's website, you can say it's complete for now, but it's not complete, 100%. Yeah, I think that's it for now. I just wanted to share some, like, my life experience, what just happened, uh, with my grandma, with my uncle. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to take this money back, and I don't know if they're gonna give it back at all. They might just scam us and just not give us our money back. I hope they're gonna give it. I don't care how stressful it's gonna be to get this money back and deal with his parents, but I just can't. I can't spend 5 years of my life to something, divide my time and attention and all this, resources of my life, to something I don't give a damn about. I don't want to use bad words, but this pain and hate towards uni used to be like, uni is bad, like good, like, I don't want to go to uni, kind of. But now it's like even more and even worse, and even like, yeah, because sheesh, if I could have got accepted to uni, which I didn't even prepare the exams for, like, what the heck is going on there? Anyway, I think the challenges are coming, but also good things are coming also, inshallah. For example, I'm gonna complete this website in a couple of days, and this is gonna be one milestone. Our agency's website is gonna get completed in, God will, week or something like that. My personal website is also like 90% complete. I just have to do the mobile and we're good to go. Agency's website, inner pages and mobile, but except that, God will, there is nothing left. Yeah, where we might close these two clients, we got, and I think we might get a better paying day job. Like, I sent my resume to one place where I have some connections in. A friend of mine have connections, not me, literally. And inshallah, God will, I might change my day job from working in that photo studio to a way better paying day job, which is not gonna be a day job anymore, because if they're paying, first of all, they're paying you more than $200 a month. Third, the job title. My God, bro, like, there's fields in universities which are gonna be teaching you logistics, how to get from point A to point B, and people are paying. Nana, what? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna teach me. Like, I hope they're gonna teach me. Obviously, but I don't know anything about logistics. But guess what? I think the only requirement was to know how to speak English, and yeah. So 3, 4, 5 good news. Of course, there's like some things. For example, I have to pay my debit back, and I have to deal with this college. 2 things. So good things are overweighting the bad things. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. Peace out.